Hi everyone. Thank you for joining. My name is Craig Durr. I'm Senior Analyst with Wayne House Research, part of the Futurum Group. And I'm really excited to have you here as part of this series we call Winning with Jabra and Zoom. Now I have two esteemed colleagues joining me. I'd love to introduce them to you. First, I have here Aurangzeb Khan. He is Senior Vice President of Intelligent Vision Systems from Jabra. Aurangzeb, thank you for being here.
Great to be here. Thank you, Craig.
Thank you. I also then have joining us from Zoom, Mark Berrigan. Mark is the global lead for Zoom Rooms and Spaces. Mark, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me. Looking forward to it.
So what we're here to talk about and really celebrate is the strength and the depth of this relationship that Zoom and Jabra have in this space. And it starts and really begins with those certified products, right? Aurangzeb, I think you guys have one of the most extensive portfolios of products that are certified by Zooms.
Thank you, Craig. I think we do. It's 34 headset products, it's 5 speakerphones, it's all of our video products, the personal devices and the Jabra Panicast meeting rooms and spaces devices. So it's been a pleasure to work with Zoom since the very beginning of Zoom and us as a startup, and then of course Jabra with its storied history in this space.
That's great. Let's actually double click on that. So let's talk about the personal collaboration portfolio. Tell me a little bit about those products that are certified with Zoom.
So, as I said, there are 34 different headsets, really kind of almost our full range of products there. And then, of course, the Speak family, which is synonymous with speakerphones.
Right.
We have a new generation called Speak 2 that's just rolling out.
Right.
And we've made a big effort to be certified with Zoom because, as you know, we believe strongly in the value of certified devices in delivering a uniformly high-quality experience to end customers. With Panicast 20, as you know, we pioneered the idea of putting high-performance AI at the edge, all of which was to help people look the best they could under varying conditions and let them focus in on the job they came to do, which is to collaborate and work with their peers.
That's great. Do you have any comment to add about with the personal device and certification?
Yeah, certification is a big part of our program, right? Without certification, it doesn't give customers that confidence to be using the products. And not just certification on Zoom platform, but the other platforms as well. That gives customers confidence knowing that they can pivot from one platform to the other. In a perfect world, we want everybody to use Zoom. The reality is there's a lot of other platforms out there. So with certification, it just gives that assurance to the customer that they'll be able to use these products, the Jabra products for the Zoom platform. And also forward thinking as well. So it allows us to build a relationship with Jabra, and we've been able to bring things to market like Smart Gallery.
Right, exactly.
Right? This is I know everybody uses AI as a term so loosely today, but that is a real way we're using AI to be able to do Smart Gallery and crop people out in the conference room.
I asked you first about the personal portfolio, but let's also talk about the group portfolio, or the meeting room solutions. Yes. Tell me a little bit about what Jabra's brought to market in that space.
As you know from our earlier conversation, and I think some of our folks know, we are a big believer in intelligent meeting rooms and spaces. And a big part of those is, as we are talking, there's a flow of conversation. We're looking at each other, we're looking and flowing the conversation back and forth. Using AI allows us to curate that experience, and automatically through Virtual Director or Intelligent Zoom, lets participants focus on the flow of conversation, when to interject, what to say, and so on, right? That is enabled through these certification programs and through the deep integration like Smart Gallery that Mark alluded to earlier. We're going to keep doing that. Certified products which are then driving the whole modern collaboration experience means that people can have a great experience if they're at home, they're maybe at a place in between, or at the office.
Right. Well, and Mark, as global lead of the Zoom Room experience and the Spaces experience, I know the group collaboration part is near and dear to you. Share with me a little bit about what's important to achieve in these group collaboration environments for you.
So we're really getting pushed hard right now. So right now our customers are saying, look, we're tired of looking into a large conference room where you see this large bowling alley, and usually the table takes 50 to 75% of the picture. And that's where customers are saying, look, we now have this optimal experience during the pandemic of working from home, getting these nice setups with Jabra cameras and headsets. Now we go back into the conference room and it's it's an inferior experience. So that's really where customers are pushing us to the next level to do Smart Gallery, to make sure we can crop out individuals. And that is really a positive experience now moving forward. So I'd say we really nailed that in the small to medium-sized conference rooms, and probably the smaller side of large conference rooms as well.
One of your core propositions out to customers is happiness. And this video intelligence element helps deliver a bit of that, right? Yes. Because you wind up breaking down some of these barriers. Meeting equity is a term that we're using frequently, but it really comes down to this end user experiential idea, right?
That's exactly right. The we instinctively look at each other when we talk to each other, we read the body language and so on. So this is what these technologies allow people to do, is to apply their instincts to that communication.
Right. Actually, that's a great segue. You know, what I love about Jabra is that you have this rich history, though. As a 150-year-old company, tell me a little bit more about some of that legacy.
You know, it's been quite a journey, right? So C.F. Tietgen, who founded the company, put the first telegraph cable from Europe to China.
Really?
And so the whole idea was getting people closer, you know, even way back when. And of course, the company has built a storied reputation in audio, and we're trying to do the same here with video. But in the end, the audio, the video, the data, the edge AI, and the UC service all come together to deliver that compelling experience. We're continuing that innovation. You know, we've talked about Smart Gallery, we've talked about whiteboard, something many of us use, you know, the fact that the single device can bring in the whiteboard. Mark talked about the 50% of the real estate being wasted looking at the table. We're getting rid of that. That's practical value to customers, right? And there's just a lot more to come. So it's an area you'll see us keep driving. We have the Android bar coming out, as you know, and you'll see it with Zoom and with our partners already.
What I see you guys leveraging within, for example, the Panicast 50 is this idea of a product that has a beautiful form factor. It's got great microphones, audio pickup, speakers, 180-degree field, and you're utilizing it as USB peripheral, as a PC-based solution, and now also that same form factor is going to deliver in that Android bar as well.
Exactly.
These are a lot of benefits for customers. Tell me some other things that you see as important customer benefits coming together with these products in your meeting service.
So there's a lot, right? Because the Jabra portfolio is vast. So think, you know, a lot of people think of us as just the meetings platform. But the reality is with Jabra, you know, we have Zoom Phone. So think Zoom Phone. When I walk into the Zoom office, I see everybody wearing headsets. That's part of the Zoom Phone. You want to be able to use the technology, not think about it. Once you put the Jabra headset on one time, you don't think about it anymore. You just have your Zoom phone call, and that's that. Now moving ahead, we have Contact Center. So Contact Center, right, that's something we developed and brought to market a year ago. That's another use case, right, where we're going to be having a lot of Jabra headsets to be used in those environments. And then, of course, it flows right into the conference room. So you can see where these portfolios just fit so nicely into not just the Zoom meeting platform, but all of the products that we're bringing to market. We're far more than just a meetings platform.
This is fantastic. I mean, what I really see both of you talking about is how this partnership is really revolutionizing how people are able to meet and collaborate in this space, right? Well, everyone, we really get to see now how this is a revolutionary partnership that's coming together. What we see Jabra and Zoom bringing to the table really winds up being a great benefit for the customers. Arnzab, Mark, thank you so much for your time and sharing your thoughts with us. And everyone, thank you for viewing this series, Winning with Jabra and Zoom. We'll talk to you later.